Here we are. Here we are. Well, I think there's so many different. We're ready to go? Yep. Okay, we're back into open session at the City Council. Can I have roll call, please?
Fonseca. Here. Kell.
Here.
Lottie
Here.
Mitchell. Here. Nichols.
Here.
Schneider.
Here.
Thompson.
Here. Okay.
We have a resolution on the agenda to appoint the Park and Recs Director. We have a motion to appoint a specific person.
Motion to appoint Jeffrey Evan as the City of Marshalltown Park and Rec Director.
Is there a second? Okay. Do we have any questions or comments from the audience?
Your Honor, I have a comment that was, written comment that was submitted. This is from Doris Kinnick. She said it's important to hire from within when merited. I feel this is the case, and the current interim director has seen it all, being the Veterans Memorial Coliseum during the EF3 tornado. She and the staff kept the children safe. There would be no need to train a new hire since this person knows the workings of the Park and Rec Department. I would ask the council to hire within and help Marshalltown strong.
Okay. Anything from anybody else?
Hi, I'm Julie Shoemaker. I work for Mosaic Special Needs Services. I live in Marshalltown. I live on 105 South Fifth Avenue.
Thank you.
And I also have clients that are special needs. So we are here today to address our concerns with the hiring of new Park and Rec Director currently selected by the council. As the volunteers of the Special Olympics of this community, we want the council to understand that their decision on this matter can have unintended detrimental consequences to this program and others like it that are administered through the Park and Rec. Jenny Hart has been passed over for the second time for the director's position in spite of her fulfilling this role in the absence of a director. We do not know what criteria the council is utilizing to come to their decision, whether it be the factor that she holds a human resources degree rather than some other preferred educational matter. But if it is the factor, we want to express that the very nature of the Park and Rec Department is about engaging and interacting with the people within the community. One can build a beautiful park or offer the best of athletic activities, but if they don't have the ability to engage the community to partake of it, of any of it, you have provided nothing of value to your community. This is a human services skill set that is essential to the director's position, who must relate to the people in order to best address and acquire the community participation. She has made and maintained that relationship within this community to engage its people, its businesses, and its various programs to enhance the lives within this community. The community knows her, trusts her, and this is why she is able to recruit volunteers for the various programs, is why our local businesses don't hesitate to provide whatever goods and services that are asked of them for free, and is why the people in this community use Park and Rec to enhance their daily lives. It has been suggested that her project management skills is a weakness in comparison to the other applicants. Every program within the Park and Rec is a project. It's separate, it's diverse in its own right. It has to be managed at varying levels. These projects, whether in the form of daily operations or large projects, would be handled by the same methods no matter who the director is, by utilizing the skill sets and expertise to get them done. Both candidates on this ground is equal. They both have a learning curve. She may be weak, but it will take her just as much time and just as much time for him to actually know this community and those plans, so they're equal in that respect. We are not asking for a reconsideration of her, who the best candidate for this position, on the premise of an elected position by popular vote, but on what is most important to the community it serves. The continued stability and the community alliances she has been able to maintain for many years should be a priority to determine who has the most and can offer the most to our community to be the director. So how does this all concern us with Special Olympics program? It destabilizes this delegation's viability to operate, organize, and function without collapsing it if she decides to obtain employment to another facility that sees and appreciates her abilities and values. Yes, the Special Olympics program and every other program within Park and Rec can reorganize and rebuild, but this takes time, effort, and the ability to re-engage the community to support it all over again. In the interim, it ceases to exist, a devastating impact on the population of special needs people within this community. Currently, special needs providers' services are growing and expanding in Marshalltown, bringing revenue into the community through the business operations and relationships, partly because of what Marshalltown has offered to enhance the lives of their clients through these programs at Park and Rec.
Ma'am,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to ask you to condense that and
okay.
and try and finish up.
Okay.
I'm really only supposed to give you 3 minutes,
Oh,
but
okay. Sorry. I write a lot, obviously. Anyway, so I'll sum it up is that what we think of a better candidate is someone that can make it stable while it grows. You are risking her leaving and having no one to rely on for these programs or for training or whatever other purpose you want. You're going to stick this man in a position with no support. And it's short-sighted because you already have what you need there. You know, his papers may look better, he may have went to better school, whatever, but we have what this community needs. So we do ask that you reconsider or take another perspective at how we see what we will lose. And as a wise owl once said, or once asked, how many licks of a lollipop does it take before it gets bit? And we're at this point. We're going to lose a very valuable person over a decision that's being a little bit on the short-sighted side of what she's already done. Okay? So thank you.
thank you. Anyone else?
Linda Clark, 306 South 2nd Avenue. I do not know what the canvassing was. I don't know if Hart filled out an application for the position or whomever that you guys have considered, because we, the public, I don't know what qualifications you were asking for. We are kind of left in the dark. You guys go into closed session, come back, you're going to vote. I don't even know how you were considering the new park director. And I did go to the website on another issue, and it said not available because I was wanting to look about the park playground stuff. So I think there's problems because sometimes there's been problems with the switches not being in the right direction. But no, I have questions too, but not necessarily saying that I think you should support Ms. Hart, but I don't understand what, she's going to get canned from her job? I don't understand. It makes no sense.
No one is going to can
Well,
Jenny
see, this
from
is
her
what-
job.
see, this is
Also, the job description was on the city webpage, so you could
Okay, well, I
read
wasn't
what was
interested in the job,
required.
so I didn't look at it.
So,
I didn't look at that. I looked at the park stuff, and there wasn't anything for me to play with at the playground equipment that you passed.
okay. Any other questions or comments?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Larry Lubert. I live at 1702 Country Club Place here in Marshtown, and I'd like to speak on behalf of Jennifer Hart. I've known Jenny for many years. I got 3 special needs kids. And she gets overlooked again and goes looking elsewhere for a job. It's going to devastate those kids. And it's going to devastate more than just that program. Because like Julie said, you ain't going to find nobody else that sinks their heart and soul into programs like that. And we'd like to, hopefully you reconsider and hopefully maybe promote her to do this job, because I think she does a good job at what she does. And I'd hate to lose her if she decides to go look elsewhere. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Your Honor, I have a question. Can I
Yes.
ask a- Carol, has Jenny been doing what would have been Jeff Hubbard's tasks during this time?
Jeff left the organization in October. And so for 2 months, the duties have been divided up, I would say, between some of Jeff's direct reports. So Jenny has done some of those tasks. Other employees in the office have done other tasks. Thank you.
And interject that
Anything else?
prior to that, she also, when Ann left.
You can't,
Sorry.
you have to, okay. Let's have a roll call, please.
Thompson,
Yes.
Fonseca,
No.
Kell,
Yes.
Lottie Hoff,
Yes.
Mitchell,
Yes.
Nichols,
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes. That's all we have on the agenda. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I called meeting adjourned. I don't even know what happened. Greg, if you're going to talk,